The Hockey Gambling Podcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog. Underdog is hooking up new customers. Play just $5 and get $75 in bonus funds when you sign up with code HGP. Hello and welcome to the Hockey Gambling Podcast. I am your host, Ryan Gilbert. Joining me, as usual, is my co-host, Joel Meyer, with a fresh haircut here. Should have a guest joining us later, but how are we doing today, Joel?
Well, I just got back from the hospital, so not too great. Basically, the wound is mostly healed. In fact, it's overhealed, so there's a bunch of tissue. I don't know. I'm in so much pain when they're explaining things to me. I don't really remember or understand it, but essentially they apply the silver nitrate to an extremely tender wound to basically reopen it. So it's like you're burning a burn again, and you're experiencing even when the bandage is open, I'm feeling pain, but then they apply the silver nitrate to it, and I'm just like screaming in the hospital, is embarrassing myself. So it's not a good day, but I'm here. Do not expect a lot of energy from me. I'm in a lot of suffering right now, but I'm here. I don't expect a great performance, but I'll try to do my share, I guess.
Yeah, we should have Dilly joining us in a few minutes, so hopefully he'll bring the energy as he always does. Yeah, I'm doing all right today. We had a good night last night on the Puck Bucks. We'll get into that, but first here, top of the show, make sure you're subscribed on YouTube. We are at 991 subscribers, trying to get up to 1,000 as soon as possible, ideally before next show, but at least by the Christmas break. If you're not subscribed on YouTube.
Wait, how many?
We're at 991, so we're nine away. 9 away from 1,000.
I thought we were still like 600 or 700.
No, we're moving up here, pretty good. Yeah. Also, make sure you subscribe to the podcast feed, but trying to get that YouTube up to 1,000 here as soon as possible. As I said, get in the Discord, sg.pn/Discord. Been throwing some team total shots on goal bets in there recently. Went 8-0 on one last week. Went 6-1 or 5-1 on the one last night. So that's been a good angle I've been attacking as of late. And those lines don't come out till the day of, so can't really give any advice on those in advance. Follow us on Twitter at HockeySGPN. Good night on the Puck Bucks last night. As I said, I went 9-5, up 92.34. Joel went 9-6, up 62.05 there on the season. Now I am up 613. Joel's up 483. We just continuing to crush it, and hopefully we don't jinx ourselves too bad. Archer 6-2, up 49.98 Puck Bucks there as well. I guess the biggest thing and your biggest bet was the Flames there. The Flames losing, going down early, coming back and then losing 5-3 or so to the Sharks.
6-4.
Yeah.
I wasn't really watching that one. It was on the side screen, I guess. I was mainly watching the Avs game late and the Blackhawks Leafs and the Oilers Pens early. Oh man, the Blackhawks, they're terrible. Leafs terrible. I made the right bet there, 2-1. I got massive CLV there anyway. And yeah, they're up 2-0 with 10 minutes to go. Leafs finally show some energy. Get a goal with the power play there with 3 minutes to go to tie it. And then 10 seconds later, Spetsnite gives up a juicy rebound on a shot from the other side of the rink, basically from Troy Stetcher. And yeah, Joshua just puts it away. So absolutely brutal by Spetsnite there. So 3-2 final. Thankfully, I didn't lose the under as well because we had the under that game there. I thought I was going to lose everything. And I didn't even take the puck line with the Blackhawks. So thankfully, there was no empty net foolishness. Oilers Pens, that was a fun game to watch. Oilers domination. Draisaitl 4 assists, 1,000 points in his career. Smoked his way to 1,000, as I'm sure most of you have seen the picture by now. Good stuff there. Yeah, I don't know what else happens.
Yeah, Flyers, big road win. Montreal, Boston. I think they came back to win that one. No, they were up in that one against Utah. Anaheim. They tie it late to get us to the over 6.5, but can't come through in overtime. Vancouver just continue to fade the Rangers on back-to-backs. They're awful. Islanders came back, but the Red Wings then won it late. Edmonton went over. Minnesota, great effort from them. 5-0 win. 2-0 going into the third. They get 3 in the third to make us sweat that under 5.5 a bit. But Wild are rolling right now. They're again -120 tomorrow, which is interesting line to get into. Avalanche. You said it. They can just play 10 minutes and win a game. They cover the puck line there. And then Calgary. Yeah, Calgary just laid an egg up there in San Jose. But a good game for Celebrini for his Olympic chances, as there was someone from Team Canada in the building, I heard the broadcast say.
Sleepwalking in Seattle. That's what I should have said last show. Not sleepless in Seattle, sleepwalking. Yeah. And that was my point last show. Like, even if the Avalanche play a terrible game, they could still beat the Kraken. That's exactly what happened. They were awful through 40 minutes. Blackwood kept them in it. Like, the Avs were somehow ahead at one point of the game. And fortunate to be only down 1 with Blackwood standing on his head. But just a great third period, and that's all it takes. You win by 2 goals. That's an absolute juggernaut, this team.
Yeah, we were joking about it in the group chat earlier, but Avalanche to break the season point record, 136 points, is 30-1 on DraftKings. So, like, I don't know if they can keep it up for this whole season, but their point percentage, 833, 24, 2, and 7. I don't know what pace that is, 55 and 33 times 82. It's on pace for 136.66. So I imagine that'll go down as long as they continue to win. So 30-1 could not be a bad look there. All right, Dilly. Dilly has joined us here as we're going through the puck box. How you doing tonight, Catfish?
I'm doing pretty good. I went to the Pens game last night. Got to watch Draisaitl break those 1,000 points.
You see Stu Skinner looking all sad right next to the huddle.
Yeah, it was pretty pitiful every game. Man, completely unmotivating going and watching the Penguins play in person. Like, no hustle. Like, I mean, constantly chipping the puck in, for a forecheck, change the lines, then next line struggling to get the puck back. It was just like the first goal got waved off for all sides. They challenged it, Oles challenged it, and just deflated the building right there. Everybody was just going crazy after that goal. And yeah, it wasn't great. I did find a $20 bill on the ground on my way home back to the van, so that was a bright side. Yeah.
How much are tickets there nowadays for the Penguins? I was watching that one in the third period during their 4-minute power play, and I hope you stuck around to boo them during that.
You hope I stuck around for what?
To boo them. I heard the crowd booing them.
Were they booing them?
Their power play.
I don't do the booing. Like, when everyone yells at the ref for that goal being offside in the first period, like, I'm not going to boo because the call is the call. I would want the call to go towards us if that was the case. So I don't do the booing. I do the cheering when we score goals.
Positive Dilly over here, bringing the positive vibes to the.
I don't know who'd be booing the Pens right now. They weren't supposed to be any good. So,
right.
You're booing when you're supposed to be good, and then you suck like the Leafs.
Yeah. Well, they got their expectations up with a really good start for the Penguins, but yeah, they're fading here, fading big time. Okay, of course, make sure to check out the SGPN app for all of our free picks and podcasts across every sport here. We got bowl season underway, college basketball, so everything is going on right now. Plenty of baseball moves too. Winter meetings, we missed them. I forgot to bring them up last week, but winter meetings had a lot of moves there as well. And we have another 10-game slate here on Thursday, December 18th. So let's kick things off here at 7 p.m. Got the Chicago Blackhawks plus 160 at the Montreal Canadiens minus 192, over 5.5 minus 120, under 5.5 at plus 100 here. Joel, start us off.
Ordinarily, I would be reticent to say that the Canadiens should be $2 favorites against anybody right now, but having watched that lousy game against the Leafs last night, the Blackhawks truly don't have anything. You could tell they have a lot of energy for that one. They wanted to win clearly, but they have no talent whatsoever. Even some of the guys on the team, I still don't know their names. So Bedard really was a large part of this team, and Spencer Knight made some great saves, but he also made that awful one to give up the 3-2 with 3 minutes left. So Josh Rosen explained already. yeah, I just I definitely don't want to lay the juice with the Canadians, but I will take the -1.5 for 15 bucks. Another disappointing loss at home to the Flyers. They were outplayed in that one too, from what I saw anyway. I'm not sure how well Fowler played, but he gave up 4 goals.
He had that giveaway on the Flyers' 3rd goal, I think. Not sure if you saw Michkov stole it from him behind the net and then just right out in front to Brink. So people were
doesn't sound good.
That's on the defense there for not communicating, for to pass it. But yeah, Flyers definitely did outplay him, I think.
Right. Well, I don't have any trust in the Blackhawks offense, so I guess the under if I had to play a total, but just give me the -1.5 there at +136 because yeah, the Hawks are gonna be in a lot of trouble for the next while.
You say 15 bucks on that?
Yeah.
All right, Dilly.
Yeah, I mean, if I was gonna look anyway in this game, it'd be the over 5.5. Like Joel said, -200 ish for the Habs. Just seems a little steep. I mean, I can see a 5-2, 4-2 win. Spencer Knight's the only goaltender of the two teams that are worth anything. But yeah, I mean, like Joel said, Blackhawks are pitiful game versus Toronto the other night. You called it the come from behind. That you said it on the pod. They came right from behind.
Wow, Blackhawks to win.
Yeah. Well,
they should have won.
You take Blackhawks to win. You take come from behind.
You just bet them both.
Right. Yeah, over 5.5. So the only way I'd go in this game.
Yeah, I don't really have a ton to add. I'm taking the Canadians on the puck line as well there for 20 bucks. Just think a great bounce back spot for them. They're a team that can really take it to these teams that are in the bottom of the league. Have a few big wins recently: 4-1 against Edmonton, 4-2 against Pittsburgh, and Chicago. We saw them on their last road trip lose 6-0 and 7-1 in LA and Anaheim. So maybe we get a laugher here for the Habs against the Blackhawks here, who are pretty without Bedard they're nothing, and maybe a sneaky under if it is Spencer Knight, but the Habs have been over machines, so I'm going to stay away from the total here. Okay, down to 7 p.m. again. Got the Pittsburgh Penguins +120 at +150 at the Ottawa Senators -180, under 6.5 -125, over 6.5 +105. Tilly, what do you got?
I hate to not bet on the Penguins, but I don't really like anything here in this game. Definitely wouldn't take the Penguins. Sorry, but we just had 5 games at home, and we got 3 points out of it. Lost every game. It's just like I said, just seems like there's no hustle. Passes aren't on point. They're not behind and front. Just giveaways. There's no hustle. I mean, the Oilers were standing in front of like 2 guys last night, and neither one of them were making a move on the puck. I mean, at one point, their Oilers were on a triple power play in that game. Do you guys remember that? 3 pins in the box at one time.
Can't do that against Edmonton.
No,
yeah. So I don't have a strong play in this game. It's a juicy under here. If it gets to 5.5, I'd definitely take it. But even me, I couldn't even take the Penguins here at $1.50. So,
well, I will take the Penguins here because I've lost faith in the Senators. I know we talk impressively about their 5-on-5 numbers, but it doesn't matter if they can't get a save, they can't get a timely goal. Yeah, they won the last game against the Jets. I didn't see any of that, but what I have seen from the Senators hasn't been great, and they also have the 2nd worst penalty kill in the league, and the Penguins have the 3rd best power play still. So I think that they can make them pay. So the Sens better stay out of the box, otherwise they might win this game. And Allmark, I saw he left the practice early. I don't know if he's sick or injured or something. So it could be Maryland again, who's even worse than that. Plus 150 is just a big number there. So give me the Penguins, 15 bucks on the away team here. And the total, I guess, the over 6.5, given everything I said about the Senators. Penalty kill and goaltending issues. And the Pens, they are also having trouble keeping the puck out of their net lately. Actually, you know what? I'm going to bet that as well. 15 puck bucks and the over 6.5 plus 105.
Yeah, that's what I thought your only play was going to be. Because that's my only play. Over 6.5 plus 105 for 20. I got a 6 earlier at like minus 110 or so. Pittsburgh, I mean, got Stu Skinner, and he's just continuing this. They've allowed 6-5, 6-4, 4, and 3 during their 6-game losing streak. You spoke about it. Ottawa can't really get a save right now, so I love the over 6.5 at a plus number here. As for the side, the Penguins are the only way you can possibly look. They've been better on the road this season, 8-3-4, which is 8 wins, 7 losses, as opposed to 6-6-5 at home. So I guess just like the Kings, they hate their fans too there, and Ottawa just 6-6-2 at home. So Pens, definitely a live road dog here, but I can't back them right now. Just that over 6.5 at plus 105 for 20 bucks. All right, we're brought to you by Kalshi, a real money prediction market legal in all 50 states. You can trade tons of markets in sports, including football, basketball, NHL, and more. You can even trade props like first touchdowns. Besides sports, they have tons of other markets like including politics, entertainment, and even the weather. At Kalshi, you can trade anything. New Kalshi customers get $20 when they use promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, KALSHI, promo code SGPN. And Underdog is your home for pick'em entries where you can win up to 5,000 times your entry. And Underdog has you covered this holiday season with Underdog Unwrapped. You unwrap tons of promos all throughout the holidays. So sign up now, play just $5 and get $75 in bonus funds when you sign up with code HGP. All right, still here at 7 p.m. Got the Minnesota Wild minus 120 at the Columbus Blue Jackets plus 100. Under 6.5 minus 135. Over 6.5 is plus 114 here. I mentioned it before. The Wild here are minus 120 again, and I don't quite understand the line. 5 wins in a row. Yeah, Columbus came back and beat the Ducks there in overtime to end their 5-game losing streak against some pretty good teams there. But the Wild are one of the best teams in the league right now. Getting Quinn Hughes definitely enhancing their vibes, enhancing their play. Basically, just giving up Zeev Buium, improving to Quinn Hughes, and then Marco Rossi wasn't playing anyway. I know Minnesota does have quite a few injuries, including I think Zuccarello's out, a few other pieces there as well. But I just don't like Columbus this season at all. So Minnesota here minus 120. Maybe it's one of those trap lines like we saw a few weeks ago, but I'm on them for 24 bucks. And that correlates to the under, but I'm not laying minus 135 on that.
Really don't have much to add. You hit on all the main points. Just, Middleton's out, Brodin is out. So once they get those guys back, they probably have the best blue line in the league with Hughes in favor on the first pair. But Hughes is already playing like close to a half hour a game, which is pretty crazy for being on a new team, learning everything. But he's already got a goal and an assist in the first 2 games, a goal and 2 assists, something like that. So he's clearly fit in pretty well. And you'd expect nothing less. You said all the good stuff there. So give me 20 puck bucks on the mild money line. I don't understand this line either. Jackets beat the Ducks barely. It was overtime, and the Ducks run a back-to-back. Yeah, I'm not reading too much into that. Wild are better. And special teams, 5-5. Goaltending by far. They should be a bigger favorite than minus 120.
Absolutely agree. If there was ever like a fishy line, this one's it. Like, it's just like I just was trying to figure out why this line's minus 120. I bet it right before we got on the show. I didn't care if there was a reason why it was minus 120.
Wasn't the Wild and the Flames game that was the fishy line? It was the same price too. It was like minus 120.
Yeah.
Calgary. Yeah. And the Flames won that one. The market doesn't really respect the Wild, even though they got Quinn Hughes. There's been a bit of movement on the Wild, I'll say that, and I think we'll see some more, but I think it should be significantly more. But sorry, Dilly, keep going.
No, I mean, like you said, there ain't really much else to add. They got Quinn Hughes. He was what they added, and he's gotten a goal and an assist in both games he's played. So, yeah, why would you not bet the Wild here at -120?
Yeah, I'm talking myself in as well too. I'm taking the Wild puck line plus 205. I think that's just way too long here. Just 10 puck bucks on that, but I mean, their past 2 wins, 5-0, 6-2, a 3-2 win in there, 5-2 and 4-1. So I think they're able to take it to the Blue Jackets here in Columbus. Okay, down to click the wrong spot there, but imagine it's 7:00 once again. Have the Edmonton Oilers -142 at the Boston Bruins +120, under 6.5 -120, over 6.5 +100. Joel, what do you got?
We have the two hottest players in NHL right now. One Connor McDavid and one Morgan Geekie, who is somehow second in the league, I think, in goals scored, which is absolutely incredible considering this guy was not even considered like a top 6 guy. Now all of a sudden he's a bona fide star in the NHL. He can't stop scoring. He's working brilliantly with Pasternak on that line. And the Bruins just keep winning these games. Despite terrible 5-5 numbers, their goaltending has been brilliant. Swayman's really come on. Special teams been pretty good. And they're finding ways to win these games. A nice, comfortable win against the Mammoth in the last one. Well, the same could be said, though, for the Oilers, who have really turned things around since their low spot there in early November, especially. McDavid is just like scoring 3 or 4 points every game, and all of a sudden he's the favorite now to win the Art Ross. Have just a couple points back in McKinnon now, and on pace to get 135, 140 points again. Yeah, so I got to go with the team that are much better 5-5 with the legitimate superstars who are on fire instead of Morgan Geekie. I can't say it's a flash in the pan because he's been doing that for a year and a half now, but still, I'll take McDavid there. So -142, give me 25 puck bucks on the Oilers to keep rolling. Maybe, I don't know if you read into this narrative, but let down after Draisaitl's big moment, or maybe they just get positive energy from that. Doesn't matter. Give me the Oilers money line and the over 6.5 still is a little interesting. Goaltending hasn't really improved since getting Jarry. And the defense still has its issues. Not as bad as it was, but it's still pretty leaky. But their power play is absolutely on fire, and it's once again the best in the league, as it should be every season with those guys, McDavid and Draisaitl in particular. So just the Oilers money line for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go the other way in this one. This is another game that I bet right before I jumped on here with you guys. I wouldn't be surprised if the number goes away from me and I could get a better number, but if that's the case, I might just add another half unit. But Bruins are 12-5-0 at home here. I have high hopes in the Bruins. I mean, they've quietly won the last 4 or 5. Only game they dropped it was to Minnesota of those 5. So that's understandable loss there. The Oilers, they beat the crap out of my Penguins the other night. But I still wasn't that impressed with them, honestly, by watching them. Bruins aren't that much better, but I just think the price is right here with Boston. So, yeah.
Yeah, Boston here, home underdogs. Have to take them. They're 9-4 as home dogs. Oilers are 6-8 as road favorites. Only 8-12 on the road overall. Boston's 8-1 when the line was between +103 to +133. So these kind of toss-up games with their dogs. They've been able to get these wins. I'm not sure how long they can keep it up unless Swayman plays to this level. Their expected goals for share in the past 10 games is the second lowest, behind only the Blackhawks, or above only the Blackhawks, and Edmonton is 8th best. So, could see Edmonton having a big win here, but I got to ride with Boston at +120 for 20 bucks. Okay, down to 7 p.m. again. Got the Toronto Maple Leafs +136 at the Washington Capitals -162. Over 5.5 minus 135. Under 5.5 plus 114. Dilly, you got anything here?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this game right here. I hate to see this happen to the Washington Capitals because I adore them so much. But something's happening to them. So I think you're getting an absolutely phenomenal price here on Toronto, who kind of seems like they're kind of getting it together. I mean, not completely, but something's happening to the Capitals right now, and I mean they could be looking to bounce back off 3 losses in a short 2-game road trip, but man, they got shut out in versus Minnesota and could have and should have probably been shut out versus Winnipeg. Was that Winnipeg game the game that Hellebuck come back, or did he come back the game before that?
I think that was the Hellebuck comeback, and they only scored a power play goal with less than 4 minutes left in that one.
It was. I hate to say it, but garbage time. I mean, if you had him for a goal scorer, whoever it was, that was great. But I mean, I think what is it, plus 136 right now? Yeah. I think this game should be about even money here. I mean, the over, definitely like it. I mean, Toronto team total over. I don't think the Caps are just going to be completely put up no offense, but I don't think they get more than 2 goals here in this game.
Yeah, I agree with you with a lot of that. I just shit on the Leaf for their performance against the Blackhawks, but and they did get absolutely shoved last time they put the Capitals, which was only 3 weeks ago at most. But I don't know. This is a place where I think the Leafs can muster something up as dogs. I'm not a huge fan of this bet, but just give me $10 on the Leafs. It's just a feels game. Capitals, they're a bit of a streaky team, right? They got a bad start, then they were hot for a while. Now they've been 3 losses in a row, as you said. Maybe we'll make it 4 here, but not super confident in that. But give me the under 5.5 plus 114. We got Joseph Woll back for the Leafs, their best goalie this season, and both teams are typically under teams with great goaltending and not great offense. Even though, Leafs the shooting percentage has been through the roof, but power play still absolutely terrible. $15 on under 5.5 there as well.
Yeah, the under's a good look. Probably the way I would play it if I was playing a total. But there's just Dilly said it. There's just something wrong with the Capitals right now. Lost 3 in a row, 4 or 5. Only win was against Columbus and Leafs. They just had a good road trip. They won in Pittsburgh, Florida, and Carolina after losing in Washington. So get into a respectable record on the road. And I'll take the plus 136 in this spot where they didn't deserve the win last time out, but maybe that'll get Austin Matthews going with the assist and goal in the third period there for the Joel chump bump he got there in the third period. So give me $15 on the Leafs plus 136 in this one.
Yeah, they said Austin Matthews had 11. He had the puck for only 11 seconds for the first 2 periods in that one. I'm like, what? This guy's fucking washed. And then of course he scores a tying goal. Shove it up my hoop, and that's the way it goes.
Sometimes you only need 11 seconds to score. Just ask Archie.
Talk about a chump bump.
Still here at 7 p.m. Got the Los Angeles Kings plus 160 at the Tampa Bay Lightning minus 192. Over 5.5 minus 120. Under 5.5 plus 100. Joel, throwing this one your way.
Yeah, the Kings on a back-to-back, and they're pretty sick. I'm learning. Byfield missed a couple games. I think he's going to be back tonight against the Panthers. Deneau's missing his 3rd straight game. They lost their goalie, Kemper. He's on IR for something. I don't know what it is.
Mikko Rantanen ran into him, so he probably has a concussion.
Oh, Rantanen's a bad boy now. I like it. Phoenix Copley, I guess, is going to be in this one because they're playing Forsberg tonight, I think I read. And Copley's been in the AHL. Well, he's not the worst 3rd stringer, but he's going to go against Vasilevsky, I think. I think he's back for the Bolts. I could be wrong about that, as well as I typically am about goalies, but I know that he's close anyway. So even if it's not him, Jonas Johansson has been very good in relief. in his stead. So I'm not too concerned about that. And
Vasilevsky was activated, so he should be back for this.
All right, perfect. Unfortunately, the Lightning lost Brendan Hagel now to those cheating scumbag Florida Panthers with Seth Jones elbowing him in the head and not getting suspended at all. Interesting call there. Considering Aaron Ekblad did the same thing last year and got 2-3 games, if not longer, actually. Give me the Lightning here. I'm all about this. Kings on the back-to-back. I think that they are a spicy dog tonight against the Panthers, even though they're missing a couple key guys. But I think they're not winning both games. So give me the Lightning on the puck line, -1.5, plus 130. Give me 15 bucks there, and the total. I guess it would be the over if anything, but I'm just happy rooting for Lightning goals.
Yeah, so Joel already knows where I'm going to go with this one. But I'm going to take it to a whole nother level. So instead of just your regular old 2-teamers, okay, which I love me a 2-teamer, you got to take the tie-no bet, okay, in the 2-teamer.
Regulation.
Right.
No, you're not
exactly.
He's taking tie no bet. So if it goes to overtime, it's a void.
Oh. Right. So if there's overtime.
So you're paying juice for the parlay and paying juice for the draw no bet. You're paying juice twice there, Dilly.
I am, but look, it's only 70 cents. You're laying -200. If you put these two together, you get, spoiler alert, I put them with the Stars. That's who it would be.
Okay.
And you put them together, you get a -108. But the Lightning are,
I like that title bet. I got to start betting those. Yeah, then I kind of have to care about that stupid gimmicky overtime or shootout.
You don't exactly, because Kings on the road are 10-3-5. So if they lose, it's basically telling you it's more than likely going to be in overtime, in extra time. So therefore, you get the Kings at the tie no bet.
All right.
Well, the Lightning at the tie no bet in the 2-teamer.
What is the line for tie no bet? -260. You're paying 70 cents a juice, 70 cents there for the tie no bet.
Right, you are. Yeah, you are.
That's I
put them together. Put Tampa and the Dallas together on the money line without the tie no bet, and tell me what you get. You got DraftKings? Oh, you can't, right? Can you?
I can open it up on my phone here. Why? What do you have for the draw no bet for both of them?
It gives you a -108 here, and I'll do it real quick. All right, here.
No, I'm up right now. We have the Lightning and then the Stars against the Stars.
You get a good bit.
You get plus 121 if you just take them both money line.
Yeah, you could do that, but nonetheless, you put them in a 2-teamer. Lightning, best team in the East. Kings, a mid team in the West. So they are a good road team. They're like the biggest bait and switch team in hockey right now. You look at them and you're like, oh, great. Oh, yeah, the Kings are great. And then you go to one of their games and they just crap right on your chest. So
you should know all about that with the Penguins, too. They have a bad home record.
Oh, I got my chest crapped on last night. At least I found a $20 bill on the way home.
Yeah, at least they paid you for it. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm going with the Lightning here on the puck line. I was trying to count up how.
Ryan is freezing. Nobody can hear what he's saying.
Yeah, but you know what? We need to cut down the puck bucks here and see what it looks like on the puck line, because I know last year I kept saying that too. Just win by margin. It's probably actually more profitable for Ryan playing these margin plays as singles than it is for me in these 2-teamers.
Am I good now? Am I no longer frozen?
You're good now.
All right. Yeah, I like the Lightning here on the puck line, plus 130. I'm gonna throw 20 bucks. I was just counting up how many of their recent wins have been by at least 2 goals, and there's 7 straight. 9 of their past 10 have been by at least 2 goals. So when they win, they usually win big. You have Vasi back
by margin.
Yeah, by margin. Phoenix Copley, 7-6 with 3.13 goals against, 8.85 save percentage in 13 AHL games this year. The Kings have been sneaky good on back-to-backs this year, but I don't think they get it done here in Tampa Bay. So Lightning puck line, plus 130 for $20. All right, down to 7:30 here. I got my Philadelphia Flyers plus 114 at the Buffalo Sabres minus 135. Under 6.5 minus 130. Over 6.5 plus 110. You guys know I'm on my fly guys here. Plus 114. Opened up at plus 120. I grabbed that. So already on the move a little bit. Sabres have had a few days off, 3 days off since their long road trip out west, which started in Philly. Philly won that one 5-2. This is their first game after the GM change. So, maybe that'll get something going for the Sabres.
GM bounce, baby.
Yeah. But yeah, I can't back the Sabres here as home favorites, especially against my Flyers. Plus 114. Got Rasmus Ristolainen back last game. He had a few big hits there on the third pair. Such an improvement over Noah Juleson. Noah Juleson, thanks for your service for 12 minutes a night, but we got Risto back now. So, yeah, Flyers here, plus 114 for 20 puck bucks. As for the total, I would probably go with the under, but can't trust the Sabres goaltending. So just the Flyers here for me.
Yeah, I kind of like the Sabres, but I don't know if I want to lay minus 35 against the Flyers team that is kind of bit in the ass a bit this year. And suddenly they're third in the standings, even in terms of point percentage in the Metropolitan Division. So, yeah, and it's already, 40% through the season now, something close to that. And losing Forrester for the rest of the year is pretty massive.
It is, yes.
But they were playing without him anyway, and they still look pretty good. So I'll stay away from the side, but I'll take 20 puck bucks on the under 6.5. I think it's going to be a lower scoring game. Sabres still have a great penalty kill, and yeah, Flyers, their power play isn't that good.
It's awful now. Like Taka doesn't even have Michkov and Zegras on the same unit. Like I just don't understand what they're doing.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, not really a power play guy, Rick Tocchet. No. that's a bit of a joke because he was always like he does that in the pressers, like I'm a big puzzle guy, like I'm a big napkin guy or something like that. But he's not a power play guy.
Not a big power play guy.
So yeah, just give me the under. I think this is going to be a bit of a stinker. I don't know, 3-2 either way. 20 puck bucks.
All right.
Yeah, this is another game that I bet too already. I bet the Flyers here. I saw this line and it was like the wild line to me. The Sabres have 14 wins and I haven't seen one of them. So seeing is believing. So I don't know if they actually won any games or not. But I saw Philly and I said, you know what? Like Joel said, Buffalo does have a good penalty kill, third best in the league. But last time they went out, Flyers got, let me double check this real quick, but I think they got 2 goals on 5 power play opportunities, 40%. So apparently Philly's found a weakness in that. But I do think Philly's going to just smother them here. Yeah, I bet this already. I like this line a lot.
Yeah, the only 5 teams with a point percentage higher than the Flyers right now. You got the Avs, Stars, Hurricanes, Wild, and Knights. Then you got the Flyers in 6th in the league.
So really second in the Metro.
Second in the Metro, second in the East. But put some respect on my Fly guys right now. All right, we are brought to you by Novig. Novig is America's #1 sports prediction market. At Novig, you're getting the best prices with reduced juice on most bets. Download the Novig app and get $50 when you spend $5 if you use promo code SGPN. Get in on the action with Novig, promo code SGPN. And Rhythm has crushed NFL this season, especially on props. Been really good at identifying when to fade players and take those unders. Got college basketball up there as well. So you can run predictions off the house model or make your own and play with those sliders. Use promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm and use promo code SGPN25. All right, just wanted to shout out Smitty here in the chat. We gotta get Smitty back on the show sometime, but I do appreciate him, kind of clowning Catfish a bit here in the chat. So always a good time there.
I wish I could read the chat so I knew what he was saying. How do I read the chat? Can I?
Let me see if There you go.
Oh, like I
now
can
on the
read
stream.
that. Oh my gosh.
Oh, you're on your smallest phone. He said, "Whoa, no one said Catfish, the drunken SGPN legend, was showing up today. Hi, Catfish."
Oh, that's
Rubbing
not
the beer on his
common.
face. What is this guy doing?
Oh,
Rolling smoke clouds too. The hero we didn't know he needed. Holy smokes! I didn't realize how drunk he really is. Can bro even see the line? That's the one that got me there. Can bro even see
the answer is no. I cannot. I'm blind.
Yeah, can't even see the chat.
Can't see the chat.
All right, down at 8 p.m. here, got the New York Rangers, the blue shirts, minus 142 at the St. Louis Blues, plus 120, under 5.5, minus 120, over 5.5, plus 100. Joel, what do you got?
Oh, I saw a fair bit of the game the Rangers played against the Canucks Tuesday night, and the Rangers just looked absolutely miserable. Shout out for the 6th time at home. This early in the season yet is pretty outstanding stat. But on the road, they're still crushing it, relatively speaking, relative to how they play at home anyway. And the Blues, I think, are third or fourth worst team in the league. I bet they're under point total again. It's at 80.5 now. I don't think that they're getting close to that. But I said that about the Predators. Then all of a sudden they go on a win 5 of 6. So that's just how this shit goes. And of course, the Canucks won the last 2 games, but that's okay. The Vancouver vibes will run out in due course. But anyway, back to this game. Giving the Rangers minus 142. I think they're just a significantly better team, especially on the road. Blues are also playing tonight against the Jets. So, you mentioned that already. Was it Binnington is going to start against the Rangers?
I think it's Hofer.
Hofer tonight. So Binnington against the Rangers. Yeah. Both have been bad goalies, so I don't really care either way. Love the Rangers here. Start get back in net. And apparently for some reason, like the Rangers play a lot better in front of Igor this year. So I don't know if there's any signal to that or it's just randomness. But anyway, should be Igor here. And so love the Rangers. Give me 30 bucks on them as the road favorites. And I would take the under 5.5 if I wanted to bet the total, which I absolutely do not.
Yeah, we give the Kings crap about being a good road team and hating their fans, but Rangers are just as bad. With that being said, I do not have anything on this game at all. No beat on it. I've kind of decided to just fall back from the Rangers and watch how everything unfolds here in the next few weeks. Maybe after the holiday break, see what's going on. But this is a pass game for me.
Yeah, I'm also putting 30 bucks on the Rangers, but I'm splitting that. I'm putting 20 on the money line minus 142 and 10 on the puck line at plus 180. Looking at these recent Blues losses, I mean, the Predators got them twice, 5-2, 7-2, Boston 5-2, twice as well, 5-2, a home and home there with Boston over the span of a week, 4-1 to Anaheim. Rangers haven't won a ton of games in regulation, 4-2 at Ottawa, 6-2 at Boston. They've been decent, as Joel said, on the road, 12-5-1 on the road, 4-10-3 at home. So back-to-back for St. Louis, who have actually been good in back-to-backs this season. I think they're 4-2 or something around there. But Rangers, Shesterkin was slamming his stick after his last start. He'll be locked in for this one. So Rangers money line and the puck line as well for me. And yeah, I guess the total, maybe like a 4-1 type of game, but for the under, but not going to be playing that.
Maybe they can show the Rangers how to perform on the second leg of a back-to-back, because the Rangers are now still, I don't know what they are, but I know they haven't won a single game on the second leg of a back-to-back yet after whatever, last night or the night before, right?
Yeah, last night. I think they're 0-5-1, and I think they have 5 goals in those 6 games.
Well, that's probably why they play a lot better in front of Igor than Quick, because they're always dead tired when they play in front of Quick.
All right, down to 9 p.m. Got the Seattle Kraken plus 142 at the Calgary Flames minus 170, over 5.5 minus 118, under 5.5 minus 102. Dilly, what do you got for this? This is one of those ugly matchups that you probably love, don't you?
No, it is an ugly matchup, but no, I do not love it. I don't watch too much of the Kraken, and I don't watch really any of the Flames. If I had
You can
Your
pass.
quality
You
of
can
life.
pass.
yeah. I mean, I did not bet anything. I think the Flames are going to win this game, but am I interested in betting a minus 170? I'm looking at the regulation record. I was trying to see if even a regulation play would be in play, but I mean, I guess it's not horrible. What, they're 10, 17, and 7. So that's what, 10 wins, 17 losses, 7 games went to regulation. Am I reading that right, Ryan?
No, you're reading it completely backwards. How many wins do they have?
10, 17, and 7 in
All right.
regulation.
So 3 of their wins have been past regulation. So they have so they have 10, 17, and 7 in regulation. No, 13, 17, and 4. So they have
Flames?
10 wins in regulation. Yeah.
Tino bet.
Oh,
their regulation record.
You have the. I don't know where you're seeing that, but I will believe you on the regulation.
Yeah, it's on hockeyreference.com. Regulation record is 10, 17, and 7. So the 7 is how many games they went to extra time, correct? Right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that would be correct.
So I mean, in theory, yes, a regulation play can be great because they played 27 games. I mean, they've won 27 games. I mean, they played 27 games in regular time in 7 games. So that's what, 30. Oh
you better be building up to this
34,
epic point because I'm losing my mind.
Yeah. What do you got here, Dan?
So 34.
What are you taking?
Pass.
Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. All right. I can't do the Flames at minus 170, even against the Kraken, who are right there at the Blues in terms of being a bottom 3 team. They played probably their best 40 minutes of their season against the Avalanche last night, and they still lost. So the side is of no interest to me. If I had to bet it's like my life on the line, I guess I would take the just kill me. I don't want to bet this side at all, but I will take the under 5.5. 50 bucks on that. I think it should be switched. The under should be favored, not the over. The way that both teams' offense are, like the Kraken have scored 10 fewer goals than the next lowest team. I can't think of that team right now. Might as well be the Flames. The Flames might be pretty close, or the Blues maybe. But under 5.5. Grubauer played really well against the Avalanche, but it should still be Decord in net. Let's go. Let's do 20 bucks in this under 5.5.
20 bucks on there, and it is the Flames with the second. No, it's the Kings. Kings have Kraken have 77, Kings have 83, and the Flames have 85. But the Flames are second fewest in terms of per game stats there. So yeah, that's probably a good look to the under. Neither team can score too much, but I am taking
whoever told me it was 10 goals fewer is also wrong. So I'll take the L on that one. It's 6 goals fewer.
I mean, this could be factoring in like shootouts and shit. Like I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at, what stats I'm looking at here. But I just have the number. I think 7 or 8 of the Flames wins have been by margin here, at least 2 goals. So I'm taking Flames on the puck line plus 160, just 10 bucks there. Just Seattle's last three losses in a row have been by at least 2 goals. Their last 4 have been by at least 2 goals. I just, I think they're missing some players as well. Jared McCann's out. Brandon Montour is not going to be playing in this one as well. So even more points to the Flames, and Seattle 5, 6, and 3 on the road here. So yeah, Calgary can hopefully burn them here at home.
They are hot.
Yeah. And down to the final game on the docket, got the Dallas Stars minus 218 at the San Jose Sharks plus 180, over 5.5 minus 135, under 5.5 plus 114. Joel, what do you have here?
Oh, it's the Sharks are summoning me after another spirited effort against the Flames, and it's just a big number for a team that are competitive almost every game now. I mean, they're not a great team, but they could certainly produce in bunches. And the Stars, they typically, maybe not typically, but they often look past teams they feel are beneath them. Then they rely on their power play in the third period to come back in games. A lot like the Avalanche sometimes, just to a greater extent, I would say. But yeah, I'm not too interested in the side. It's either the Sharks puck line at plus 120 or the Sharks Stars, puck line, Sharks, money line, that kind of thing. I don't see it being a tight game unless it's a Sharks OT win or something like that. But I'll stay away from that. I'll also stay away from the total. I got nothing to say about this game betting-wise, but Michael Misa is officially announced to be going to the Team Canada World Juniors camp. So I'm not sure if that's the reason why the line moved, but they are now about even money, the Canadians are, to win gold in Minnesota. I think it's in Minnesota.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, around New Year's Day. So hopefully, if you're betting that, you got it early. Even now, though, I still think Canadians are the bet. They're the best team by far in the tournament, at least on paper. They just need to get things to click. They're playing in about 5 minutes the first of their pre-tourney games against the Swedes, who are also supposed to have a good team. So I'm very interested in watching that after we're done this show. For this game, I got nothing. Just let's go Michael Misa.
Does Team Canada have a goalie for the juniors at all, or is it going to be? Is there like a number one?
No, there's a couple of guys who are really good, like Ravensburg and that guy who was.
Oh right, yeah.
He's one of them. I can't remember the other guys. We're in better shape than Americans goaltending wise. Anyway.
Yeah. No, I like Canada. I've seen it at a few legal books, so I'll be betting that soon. All right, Dilly, explain your Stars pick here.
Exactly. So now I can make a point for the Sharks here. Both teams have been profitable to bettors throughout this season. Sharks have been an underdog in every single game, so there's no surprise there that they are underdogs again here. I do think the Stars handle business here. The Stars are one of those teams who they don't play down to their competition. They win the games they need to win. Me and Joel had this talk one night late on a video voice call one night last season. I think it was one of those late night where I'm paying him like $4.95 a minute to talk to him. And we were talking about just the Stars. They win the games they're supposed to win, and they win some games that they're not. But I mean, Askarov, he's playing great. But you put him in a little two-teamer here, puck line even. I might end up swaying that way in future episodes. Stay tuned and buy merch on the SGPN merch store.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Dallas here. I think they win by margin. I think they show the Sharks what a good team looks like, and two-team them up with Toronto.
Dilly, can I recommend taking the favorite on the -1? You can get that at like Bet Rivers has that, Sugar House has that. So like it's a void if they win by 1. But
I know, but I personally, it depends on the price for the line, but I don't like personally playing for the push. I don't.
Well,
I don't because
you're literally playing draw no bet.
I know, but I don't. Right, but I'm playing the draw no bet, and I'm just dabbling in those as of now. Don't think this is some proven system I've got here.
I'm sure it's not.
Yeah, you know it's not. But I don't like personally. I don't, because I do think it's a long game, and I think the proper bankroll management, play to win. I bet to risk and I play to win. That's the name of Catfish Dilly right there, baby.
Absolutely. You got to play to win here. And I'm taking a Dilly special here. I think for the first time ever on the Puck Bucks, I am taking the Stars to win from behind at +220 for 10 Puck Bucks. They've scored first in half of their games, 17 of 34 games. So because of the Sharks getting an early one there, +220 just seems way too high for that. That's a good find by Dilly. So I'll take 10 Puck Bucks on that. I don't think the Sharks hold a lead. The Flames came back on them, and the Sharks were able to pull away. But I think Dallas is just a much better team. Healthy now, besides the guys that are out long term, got Hints back and whatnot. So Dallas.
Duchesne too.
Who?
Duchesne.
Yeah, Duchesne's finally. Back, yeah. So went from behind there, +220 for 10. If you want to play on the full game, I guess puck line of +120, but I'll go with the come from behind here. All right, let's get these Puck Bucks up here on the screen at the 54 or so minute mark of the YouTube video. Make sure you subscribe there while you are on YouTube. All right, anything else here before we close out? Anything for the big Thursday night football game for the NFC West?
Well, Yeah, I got bets on the Seahawks, especially win the division, conference, Super Bowl. But the Rams are going to be a tough out. I figured Stafford would get hurt eventually. He was complaining about his back. He didn't think himself it was going to be that good. Then apparently just miraculously healed up, and he's been the MVP. So hopefully he does win the MVP for my sake, because bet that as well. But for this game, I just bet the under, and I hope the Hawks win. I don't know. I mean, Darnold's been pretty freaking bad for 4 or 5 weeks now, so that's disconcerting. But I still believe Mike McDonald's defense, so that's what I'm gonna hang my hopes on. But I don't have a bet for this side.
And they barely beat Phillip Rivers last week. It took a last minute field goal.
Yeah, well, the Colts, that was like their ultimate.
That was their Super Bowl there.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that was like a look ahead game, right? I mean, like, look ahead conspiracy, whatever. But I mean, they're just thinking they don't know who's going to start, so who you're preparing for. You're preparing for the team as collective. But I mean, Seahawks didn't care about that game. They figured that even at their worst, they'd beat Indianapolis with no quarterback.
Yeah, it was bad spot for them.
Yeah, all right. So puck bucks here. Consensus plays. Got quite a few. Montreal puck line, Pittsburgh, Ottawa over, Minnesota, Toronto, Tampa Bay puck line, and the Rangers. Notice I have quite a few puck line plays there. So hopefully the cockpit. Okay, we should be back on Friday, probably around 6 p.m. Eastern. Per usual. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. Give us a 5-star rating and review. Follow on Twitter at SGPN. And get in the Discord, sg.pn/Discord. I am Ryan Gilbert. You can follow me on Twitter at rgilbertsop.
I'm Joel Meyer. You'll find me drinking lots of water, getting lots of sleep, eating lots of meat, and getting healthy. Hopefully.
I'm Catfish Dilly, and you can find me on X at Catfish Dilly 1.
See ya.